So, Tom, would you rather go light speed, quantum speed, or ludicrous speed?
I think I'll stick to warp speed.
Ludicrous speed! I love Spaceballs. Welcome back, everyone. Storm
They've
here.
gone to plaid. Tom here.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, I want to watch it again. We were watching more of the Orville today. We are on episode 7. Enjoying the series so far. Seth MacFarlane is a genius. I love so much of his content, and the writing in the show has been very fun. The comedy I absolutely adore. I love it. And the seriousness in the episodes have been great. Like, just the storytelling has been a lot of fun, and character development's been great. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're learning so much about these characters. I mean, we know Gordon's a goofball, but
with Lamar.
Yeah, well, his way to break tension is, pretty good.
Yeah, and I love it where it's just so relatable. A lot of the jokes.
I do like how things carry on from episode to episode. Even minor details like the last episode when he got stabbed in the leg. He's like, "That's a brand new leg," and that happened the episode before.
Yes.
So, little details like that make you feel like everything's still continuing. It's not just individual episodes, and they don't really have to be in order, kind of thing.
I really like that because you probably could watch random episodes, but there's a lot that you wouldn't get. You would miss a lot of things, and then it wouldn't
I'm sure
really
you
have
like the last
feeling.
episode. The last episode you probably could have, but not knowing that little detail, it wouldn't have really made too much sense.
Yeah, very true. So there are krill on board the Orville now. Curious where that's going to go, and if this episode is going to continue from there. I'm assuming it will. Shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
Holy crap. I don't like you. Beep. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that like the chair, or is that like a reconditioning?
I don't know. Electric chair? No, it looks like a reconditioning maybe. I don't know.
Final vote has begun.
Should we kill this guy or not? Is that what this is? Oh my god. People are going to say yeah because people are violent. Holy crap! Wow.
Putting you in the hands of the people.
My God, you guys look like unemployed backup dancers.
You want to lead this landing party?
No, I'm too shy to wear a crop top. Don't forget this. Sargus 4 is a capitalist culture.
What is it?
It's money.
What do you do with it?
You
Oh,
give
they
it to
don't even
people,
know.
And they give you stuff or they do stuff.
That's weird. There's going to be a lot
Huh.
of weird surprises
They
down
don't
there,
have
so
that?
everyone's going to have to stay alert.
Claire, I'm sure Lewis is fine. It's probably just faulty communications.
I appreciate that, Captain. My God, it's incredible how similar it is to old Earth.
Yeah, maybe there's a bus Jeever walking around somewhere.
Orville here. You reading me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Stay on this frequency and contact you when we have an update. Personnel. He danced weird.
What?
Weird how? Too grindy. A little grindy can be good. Yeah, but this was really grindy.
Wait, what's too grindy? Right? Like, is this too
Oh, don't do
What
that.
the hell are you doing?
Is this too grindy?
There might be like a
Not
religious
grindy
figure or
enough?
something.
Stop it.
This is it, right? This is that Goldilocks grind, where the grind is just right.
Lieutenant, knock it off right now. That's an order.
All right.
Oh, he's going to get in trouble because they recorded him.
Inconspicuous, don't you understand? There's a cafe. Come on.
And there's great concern about the
Uh-oh.
level of contamination due to industrial waste in the South Medaka Reservoir.
But you can't deny facts. 74% of the population has voted that assessment false. I mean, facts are facts.
Facts are facts because people say so.
Hi. I'd just like a cup of tea, please.
Oh no.
Read the sign.
Oh, and you're too negative?
Please. All I want is a cup of tea. I've been to a dozen cafes all over town. Exceptions. Most of these are from my 20s. I'm a completely different person. Look, if you don't get out of here right now, I'm going to call the police.
Holy crap.
Hi, can I help you? I hope so. We're looking for 2 men who've been seen here. Hi. I'm Lella.
Hey, I'm John. How's it going?
Oh, God. That was too forward, wasn't it? Was that too forward?
No. I was just saying, I wish somebody would poke me today.
It's on your badge.
Bendham Locklear has that store.
Oh
How
my
did-
god, what did you do?
How did it connect to him?
Again, what you are seeing here is a man performing what appears to be a lewd act on a statue of Mella Giffenden. This was recorded just a few minutes ago and uploaded. The feed is understandably not happy about it, and voting has already begun. The badge code has been identified, so get out those mobile devices and cast your vote
Holy
now.
crap.
Oh my god, you're already above 500,000. You need to get out of here now.
Wait, what does that mean?
Get out of here now. Go. Come on, let's go.
Oh god, theirs are gonna go down too because they're associated with him.
Hey, that's the guy!
Well, that turned ugly fast. Oh, toxic. Look at this.
Come on, we gotta move.
Look at this.
You're under arrest.
Holy crap.
Jeez. Well, he was an idiot to do that to a statue of
Yeah,
I don't know who it's for.
Yep. And not knowing this culture, like you're drawing attention to yourself.
Exactly what did your navigator do down there? I'm told he dry humped a statue.
My God. What kind of ship are you running out there, Captain?
Look, Admiral, he's an impulsive guy, yes, but he's fantastic at his job.
Think you know.
Okay, wait, so what happens if they don't believe me?
You will undergo social correction to prevent future transgressions.
What's that? Social correction.
You will receive a series of neurological treatments to pacify any and all potentially negative impulses.
Okay, now I ain't laughing.
Chad, it is voting time, and today we've got one I'm sure you're all aware of. Have you guys seen this video of the guy with the statue?
It's pretty disgraceful. This man was caught on video simulating a sexual act with a statue of Mella Giffenden. And it has justifiably angered a lot of people. We have the video here. Let's take a look.
Is this too grindy or not grindy enough?
Oh, you can hear him too.
That's not even how I do sex. I was just dancing. Humility.
I just had to do that.
Good girl.
Okay, so let's get straight to it because everybody wants to know why would you do something so blatantly demeaning to the image of someone who is so universally respected by our country?
Well, I deeply regret my actions, and I'm very, very sorry, and it will not happen again.
It's very fake.
Peace.
I don't know, does he sound sorry? I don't think so.
No, I am. I really am. I had a momentary lapse in judgment, and I'm aware that I caused offense to a great many people, and I sincerely apologize. I'm not even that kind of guy.
Grayson to Orville, are you watching?
We're seeing it. I like soda. I'm a good driver.
It's a huge coffee mug.
Such a large cup. Kelly, what the hell kind of circus is this? You're telling me this is their legal process?
We haven't seen evidence of any codified legal framework. It all seems subject to public vote at any given time.
Captain, what she is describing is an absolute unstructured democracy. There is no record of any previously discovered society operating in such a fashion.
Government by American Idol.
Yeah.
What is American Idol?
That was a form of entertainment from old Earth. People competed to see who had the best singing voice.
Why?
I don't know. It was a dark time.
I sing.
He sings?
Mella Giffenden did that made her such a hero?
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
We didn't cover this.
She did a lot of things. A lot of good things. That's why there's a statue. You don't get a statue just sitting around. She got up, she got out, and she did what's what. And that's why there's a statue.
Name one thing she did.
Oh no.
She saved the whale forests.
He can't even
Well,
name
for
one
it.
thing. Oh my god, how about leading an entire settlement of pioneers for one?
Okay. I think we've heard enough.
Yeah.
Let's vote. Shall we vote?
Yeah, let's vote.
Oh god.
Let's get his badge info up there on the screen.
Let's see where we're at.
Woo! The worst ever. Probably the worst they've ever seen. 4 million. Oh my god.
It's okay. He's got more shows to do.
Do
Got
people
more shows
like
to do.
change their vote and that's what will bring it up?
You think she'll help us? They had to have a base of operations somewhere. She's the only one who might be able to give us a lead. Me?
Oh no,
Yeah,
why?
you. Take that Nifolo off.
I'm sorry, the what?
You're not Kelvic. That's traditional
Oh,
Kelvic
crap.
headwear. It's not a hat.
Oh no. I can't.
How do you know I'm not that way?
I have the deepest respect for your place of origin, but
I can't take this off.
You're literally pissing on my heritage by wearing that.
I have a really bad rash under here. It's disgusting. You throw up, so.
I think you're lying. Prove it, or they're all gonna upload.
You know what?
They're uploading
you are
already.
Absolutely right. We're gonna go and take it off right now. Come on, look.
I'm very sorry.
I kind of was wondering why no one else was wearing that hat.
What am I gonna do? Go on, take it off. What? Take it off. The seamstress is in the house.
What are you doing?
I'm making you a wrap. I'm super fashionable. Cover that washboard forehead of yours.
Oh, don't say washboard. That's so insulting.
Hey,
That guy's gone if you guys want.
new problem.
Uh-oh.
I just can't believe that this is actually happening. I mean, you guys really are from another planet?
Oh, she looks kind of nice.
Planets, actually. Claire's from a place called Earth, and I'm from a planet called Slea.
So can you guys, like, do stuff? Like, shoot lasers out of your eyes or anything?
I can do this.
Oh, whoa.
Lella, we need your help. The two men you saw in the pictures that we showed you,
They're like us. They came here to study your planet. We need to find them.
Wait, those guys were aliens too?
Yes. Do you know what happened to them?
They were on a subtrain, and there was a pregnant woman standing behind them because all the seats were taken.
somebody took a picture. Here, I'll show you.
God, it's everywhere.
They didn't get up and offer the seat. The picture was uploaded to the master feed.
Holy crap.
And then they got downvoted.
Doctor!
Not the same.
Lewis! Lewis, thank God.
Oh, he's gonna be... Oh, he's not...
I'm well.
It's like brain wiped.
Don't you recognize me?
It's Claire.
Of course. Claire, you look healthy and happy.
Oh no.
Louis, I need to know.
What did they do to you?
I did something terrible. And then I was corrected. I'm better now. I'm healthier and happier.
You liked it. You're in a lot of trouble for doing something extremely disrespectful. And not only did you dance out here acting like it's nothing, but you struck several members of the
Oh,
audience.
see?
For God's sake, Wilkes, what the hell are you trying to do?
Hey, I'm giving this my best shot here.
He's terrible.
This job entails a lot of guesswork.
Yeah, it shows that everyone's like terrible because people just probably give him a green
Is there anything you can tell us
arrow
about
up.
that planet that might
You're
help us
great at
repair
this
the
job.
damage they did to you?
There is no damage. I'm healthy. The Admiral said that we couldn't send anyone in, but he never said we couldn't pull someone out. Claire, what's the name of your little friend down there?
Lella.
Maybe she can
We're gonna
help.
bring her aboard the Orville.
Is it, I don't know. Could she ever return after that?
Oh my God.
Well, just being on the space,
I'd be like,
aircraft.
ah!
It's incredible.
I mean, just being in the shuttle. Ah!
That's what I mean.
Big.
Yeah.
The Orville's only mid-size. You should see the heavy cruisers.
Believe me, this is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. What are they again?
Commander Bordas is a member of a species called Mocklin. I am an artificial life form from a planet called Kalon.
Wow.
Bordas, can you make a note? We should have, like, pretzels and water and stuff on the table when people come in here. Noted, Captain. I will not fail you. Great.
I will not fail you.
Lella, what can you tell us about your planet that might help us figure out a way to save John? Your world is hard to get a handle on.
How so?
Well, the voting and rating, those badges, you all wear them?
Yeah. You get one when you turn 18, and then you wear it for the rest of your life. It's how we can tell who's good and who's bad.
Okay, so that little
So
girl
this is
didn't
an
have one.
absolute democracy.
Yeah. How does your world work?
We select representatives who discuss issues and enact laws.
But what about everybody else? Everybody deserves a voice. That's what we're taught.
A voice should be earned, not given away. How do you know what foods are healthiest for your children, or medicine to take if you're sick.
We vote.
I believe you are confusing opinion with knowledge.
I think what he's asking is, with so many voices at once, how do you filter out the truth?
Well, my dad always says the majority are the truth. I mean, you always know what the majority wants. That's what matters.
Well, you always know what the mob wants, too.
And right now the mob wants to lobotomize my navigator.
A lot of similarities to Earth.
How much time?
Final vote begins.
We just get him already.
7 minutes.
See.
Well, that's how the other guy,
Running
yeah.
out of time.
Stand by.
Isaac, what's your status?
I have gained access to the master feed.
All right, Lacella.
What kind of stuff would endear him to your people?
You could say he supports his grandmother financially.
Do it.
But make sure you word it right. Like, say, oh my god, I just found out John Lamar supports his 90-year-old grandmother.
Flooding the feed with 20 million entries.
How can you do that?
Babe, spaceship. All right, what else?
If he was an overweight kid, that would help.
Access childhood image of John.
Crap, that's no good. Isaac, can you make him fatter?
That's better. People will like him now.
Flooding the feed with the image.
I'm so happy to be reunited with you. Oh, Charles, I missed you when I was at war.
That's tugging at these heartstrings.
Flood the feed with that.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. You know that's true, too. It's so sad. Oh, no. Oh, look how close. Boom. How dramatic. Boom. Oh, no. We're just waiting for the trigger.
I don't believe it.
John! You won!
You're damn right I won. Now get this crap off me, you crazy sons of bitches.
According to the feed, Lieutenant Lamar has escaped punishment.
And you know, like, a lot of people voting no or voting down were like, we just want violence. We want entertainment.
Real quick, I just want to say, all y'all can suck ass, and I'm a spaceman.
Can't they start hitting the red button?
Start it again.
Yeah.
Lacella, thank you.
No, thank you for letting me see all of this.
We're gonna have to wipe your brain now.
Well, maybe all you need to tell them is that their world can do better.
They won't like that. They won't like change. Don't do it. And is there punishment for that? Good for her, though. She listened. That's a big deal, especially when you're brought up knowing just this. But do they come after you if you don't vote?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Because it's majority anyway, so.
Yeah. I mean, I like the concept of this. It's a very scary idea because we are so immersed in social media and it's so easy to, you know, there's just so much information out there. It's just so easy to hear lies and think it's the truth, or just, you know, anger controls everything, not facts, or just emotions do, you know, and that's very dangerous.
There was an episode of The Amazing World of Gumball that was very similar to this episode where everybody was getting rated. You know, it was a number system. You know, everybody was getting like 1 star, 3 stars. You know, you did really good, you get 5 stars. You know, and then you know, it was very similar to this. It wasn't, you know, to be corrected or anything like that, but you were all judged by the majority of people by your star rating.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to be associated with you if you had a low rating versus if you had a high rating. So it was very similar in this aspect. That's what it kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, and I loved a lot of the things said in this where, you know, we heard, you know, your voice has to be earned, like not taken
not given away.
Not given away or something, you know, like I think everyone should have a voice to a certain extent, but like some people can just be like really crazy and not like thinking with facts, you know, and they're being irrational. And, you know, if you let emotions control everything, everything's going to be a lie. You know, you're going to have a bunch of Karens ruling the world, you know, like, I hate you. I don't like how you look.
A lot of people feel influenced by the people around them. You know, it's like they don't want to be the single person that might disagree with the majority. You know, so everybody's saying this guy's guilty and they're going to vote him down, then they're probably more likely to vote them down just because they don't want to be the singled out person.
And how quick everything went wrong. Like, I get Lamar, he's a goofball, and he could be kind of stupid sometimes. Like, he's really smart, but common sense stuff, like, he's just, like, a silly person,
but
you know?
He was told to keep a low profile, and...
I know, so that was very
to a statue, he had no
stupid.
idea what it was for, so, I mean...
Yeah, and he is, like, I like him. He is kind of shallow, though, because he's like, what? Like, he just doesn't understand, like, the depth of, you know, you doing something different or something that's funny to you. You're in a completely different planet. You don't know what's going to insult people.
When he was on the feed,
was funny, though.
When he was on the feed, the first TV show he was on, and the lady asked him, name something that she did that was good, or name one of the good things that she did, and he couldn't. I would have turned that around and been like, see, this is how arrogant I was. I don't know much about her to know I did something wrong.
I kind of felt that at first too, but I'm like, the fact that he didn't know anything and they caught him in that, like, either way, him not knowing anything about her was going to be a downfall for him.
But maybe it would have been less of a downfall if he pleaded ignorance instead of just...
or maybe if he was mentally insane or something like that. You know how they say you could plead that and then, you know, you can get off of certain charges. So, but
it's not the same type of system either.
Yeah, and it's a more dangerous system, you know, where, again, no facts, it's all emotions, and people, you know, just believe what they want to believe and go with the majority, and it's just pretty scary, and I hope our world never ends up like this. I don't think it ever will, but...
Especially with something that's not that bad, per se. It's not like he punched somebody or murdered somebody or...
Murder, like, it's like... You know, murder's way worse.
Well, yeah, but he didn't. It's not like he stole something. He punched somebody. You know.
But they could have the same punishments. You know, like it just all depends on if you get enough downvotes. Now, I'm assuming when everyone votes on a person, you can only do it once per task. And again, that's overthinking it because, like, how often can someone hit that button? Does it know that it's a different person every time? Because, like, why couldn't Lamar just sit there and hit the green button for a while? To bring it up?
That part I don't know, but the television is probably registered like a computer would be. I would assume.
They said that we're going to put his badge number up so you can link in or whatever. So that made sense.
So each device probably has like its own, kind of like a laptop has like its own IP address, you know, so you can only transmit from one location. But when you personally hit somebody's badge, that part I don't know, because that seems kind of like, what if I just walk up there and go...
I know, exactly. So that's the only one that I really had a question about, because like with YouTube, you know, you can like or dislike a video, and you
how
can
many
do it
people,
once with one account.
Well, how many people, you know, like in person, if you bump into somebody and they give you a negative thing, and you go, oh yeah, and you give it back to them, you know what I mean? So you get,
like the guy spilling the coffee. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, well you're going to... So it's like it discourages people from actually disliking things because someone could just easily dislike you back.
Right.
You know, because there's no...
It's not true readings. It's heat of the moment type of stuff.
Yeah, because there's no like debate or anything. It's all votes. So no one's going to be like, well, he spilled coffee on me, so it's unfair. He gave me a dislike. Like no one's listening to any of that. So you can just constantly just go back and forth if you're fighting with someone.
One thing that they didn't show at the end too is that when they finally did rescue him, they brought him back to the ship. Did he get any type of discipline from the union? I mean, because that seems like something that would be kind of a court-martial thing.
I would think so, yeah, because that was pretty bad. So, I mean, again, I love the humor, and I know they get goofy sometimes, but that was pretty stupid. So he maybe just a slap in the wrist, but he needs to learn because he almost, well, he wasn't going to die,
he jeopardized the mission.
But yeah, he almost had permanent brain damage from this, and he put everyone else at risk and going against their rules, right? Like you're supposed to keep a low profile, and that went out of control.
He wasn't even there for 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I love the concept of this story and how simple it was with the badges and having green for a thumbs up, and then for a down vote, up vote, down vote. For a down vote, you had the red pointing downwards, so really in our face, simple, and just the fact you could just push it. Everyone with their phones just getting in the way, and you just have a river of people just like flooding you with phones and getting in your personal space. Like, everyone is just so super entitled, and and I really do love social media, obviously, but I think it can do a lot of good things for people as well. Like, more voices can be heard when something was done, something very bad was done to them, and like you hear stories where like they're just not getting the correct help, and someone like broke into their house or abused them, assaulted them on the road, and like the police aren't stepping in really. But once you get exposure for the actual facts of what happened, just because of like the views and voices, if it's true, like people do get more aid, more help for certain situations.
That's the difference though between us and them, is that we do have structure. So if something like that becomes known, that there is an issue with someone, and someone does publicly make an announcement on social media, whatever, we can investigate that to say, yeah, there really is an issue. We need to take steps to correct that. But in this society, it's all based on up and down votes. I mean, there is no investigation if what they did was actually, is it really that bad? I mean, does it, or what the specifics were or anything like that. It's just, he did something bad. Do you like him or not? We don't like him. Okay, he's getting corrected.
Yeah. Like, this one story popped out, like, it's a real tragic story. It's very sad, but it was on the news, and this teacher actually committed suicide, and he was innocent because his wife made the mistake because they had a fight, and she got really upset at him and decided to ruin his reputation by saying that he did sexual things to their daughter, and that never happened. And I guess they did all these different things with him to, like, because there was no evidence, first of all, and the daughter even said, that she's, I don't know what her age is, but she's very young, and there's no evidence there. And he did a lie detector test, and that was he was telling the truth there. But anyways, he committed suicide, and he wrote this note, the suicide note, explaining that, like, he was a great teacher, but because his wife, when they got into this argument, she decided to put online that he sexually assaulted our daughter. Like, that was so blown out of proportion, and he was forever scarred with this fake information, and he got attacked and had, these death threats online, and it was just absolutely awful, and this went on for a long time, and no matter what, with him telling the truth, no one believed it because the uproar of all the misinformation was already out, and people judging things without even knowing the facts. So this guy killed himself because his life was just torture for him, and he couldn't. It was just such a sad story, and I'm like, holy crap! That's when you got to know the facts.
Yeah, that's what they call defamation of character, and it's like, it's very hard to come back from that, because even if you are innocent, everybody looks at you like you're guilty.
Yeah.
And
not knowing anything, just like going off of pure anger from other people, and you just feed off that.
Same thing like this planet. It's like, you're doing something based on what you see and what you hear, not exactly knowing the story behind it. I mean, in John's case, it was pretty much cut and dry what he did, but not that it was a very serious allegation or anything like that. I mean, yeah, he disrespected something, but like in our society, freedom of speech, yeah, you might be, looked bad upon, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you can't, like, I like Lucella's character. Like, I kind of wonder if she's made for space. I mean, she handled that very well, and she was so excited to be out in space that I just feel like she belongs there. But maybe she can really change her people, but I just really don't think that's possible.
It's not going to be a simple thing.
I love the idea of hope and change to make things better, but, her... Like, any kind of uprising, people are just going to dislike you. Like, people here again, the majority, like, people like normal, and to them, the majority is normal, so you're going against that. And the voting system is just so out of control that Lamar was immediately in danger. Like, so quickly, everyone just hoarded him and, arrested him, and he had no chance of getting out of there. So I don't know. I like the idea of it, and I hope she can change the world for the better, because I love my phone, and it's just so sad when you just get so lost in that. And sometimes, like, when I see something cool, say, going to, just because I'm going to be visiting Tom soon, like if I went to an amusement park, or, you just see a rare sighting of a bear or a moose or something, and you constantly just look through your phone instead of witnessing it with your own eyes. Like, I kind of try to think that way, or you're at a family picnic and you're recording something, like, try to, like, not just look at it through your phone. Like, I try to record things, but, like, everything's just through a device instead of, like, with our own eyes,
Do you think the animals get voted on too? Like, if a bear attacks somebody, then they get down votes too?
I know you're joking, but can you imagine trying to go up to a bear? You're sneaking up to the bear and they'll have to be online. Yeah. And people are beasts. Like, people can be so mean online because you're hiding behind your keyboard safe.
Well, there's always the people that, like, I'm sure their society has trolls. Well, I'm sure
a lot of trolls.
Their society has trolls too, where they're just, everybody's negative, down, 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 down. I don't care if you're liked or not, you're getting a down vote from me.
Might be like a casino, where you see, like, older people. I know there's a bunch of, like, different kinds of people, but, like, when I would go to the casino a few times, a handful of times, but it's still fun. And you always, like, see a bunch of old people just sitting, just, like, pulling the lever or whatever, and they're constantly hitting the button, and it's nonstop, and it's sad, Like, I get the rush of it, but that's gone when you're just hitting a button and letting your money go down the drain kind of thing. And I feel like people would do that too with voting if they could.
But I don't think that they can vote, a million times, because you could have one person vote 10 million times.
That's the whole question. Yeah. So I'm thinking that it's just one time.
Yeah, they must have they must have it registered some way where they control that. But I mean, who knows? Yeah,
because there's so many things where, again, one instance, okay, you spilled coffee on me, boo, and then, okay, now that guy just punched me. Well, can I do it again right after?
Like the lady said in the coffee shop, she's like, a lot of this stuff happened when I was in my 20s, so I guess so they don't go away.
I know, and this was so sad. So people can't even redeem. They can't change. They can, but it doesn't matter. Society already rated you.
Yeah, so if you did one bad thing, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So again, another fun episode, very different.
At least in the good way, though, that the kids aren't responsible until they're 18.
Yeah.
So at least your stupidness as a kid, no offense to kids out there, but you do make a lot of weird decisions. I was there. Mm-hmm. You're not held accountable by that system until you're 18. So that's at least one good thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and you have some rebels in their 20s, like that lady. And it just never goes away. You're constantly remembered. And then people just, like, disown you. Like, once you're like that, like, or you're not the cool kid anymore. Like, you're a disgrace.
Yep, get away from me.
You. Yeah, like, very cliquey.
You'll bring me down, too.
Yeah, then the Krill people, we didn't even see them this episode. So did the kids go back home to their parents? Like, just having that in the background, I feel like we need some kind of,
they said that we're going to be,
some politics involved. Like, we need to actually see that. So I'm thinking that will be an episode in the future, and then the other Krill they have on board too. What are they going to do with her?
They're keeping her for a while.
Yes, and I know I keep looking, but Talia. So thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely a lot of fun. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Have a great day, and see you soon. Woo. Bye, guys.
Bye.